There we go. Shit. G'day everyone! What's going on? Today I thought I'd make a video on the YouTube channel for the first time in this decade. And I've had a lot of requests to do like a setup tour. So I thought that's what I would do today. I'm gonna take you for like a brief tour of my entire room. My room's not really aesthetic. It's not really like a well set out room. It's more like a functionality type thing. I've designed my room around the stream. If you're not following me on Twitch, by the way, twitch.tv/CrewyTV. Link down in the description below if you want to go check it out. But yeah, let's take a look. This is my room in like stream mode setup. There's the setup itself, got the beam underneath the bed and shit like that. This is how all my lights look during a stream. And yeah, before someone asks, yes, I am wearing fucking hot dog socks tucked into my sweatpants. Don't judge! It's a thing. It's a thing, I swear to God. So I guess we'll just start off at the door itself. It's a door. And it has a poster called that says "Keep Out Gamer at Work." Yes, it's on the inside of the door, but I'm not gonna put it on the outside of it. Don't worry about it. Coming over to my shelfie thing, down the bottom is just like a bunch of random boxes and amp. The one in the middle just there, is just literally filled with controllers, excess cords. That's a Raspberry Pi thing like there, which is a uni project. And here is probably the part of the room that I get most compliments on. It's like a Pac-Man and 2 Ghosts that I got from Kmart, $15 each. And they're fucking flashing right now because they're set to a party mode that like, it has a microphone in it and then it adjusts the color depending on how loud the room is. So if I go like this, they go red. And yeah, that's what I usually keep it on for the stream. Just about that, Fortnite Scar. Fucking pog you, dude, pog. And then surrounding the entire thing are these like Christmas lights that I did have on the Christmas tree, but I decided to chuck them around the outside of the shelf just to sort of spice it up a bit. Because the shelf itself, is like an industrial grade shelf thing that I've just painted. I painted the wood to a grey so it doesn't look as bad. But yeah, it's literally like one of the things that you keep in the garage, but I've just chucked it in my room so I have like a thing to have in the background of the stream. Moving around, guitar, Martin LX1E. It's like the little one for traveling and shit. It's really good because I studied music at uni, so I would take that to uni every day, and it's not like a full-size guitar, so I could just like throw it around. Not literally throw it around, but like, you know, you get where I'm coming from. It's more portable. Now the posters here that you see like in the back of the stream like all the time. So I got Star Wars. I wanted that to be Lord of the Rings, but I couldn't find a Lord of the Rings poster. So I settled for Star Wars because, you know, Lord of the Rings is the superior movie franchise, I guess. And then coming across to here is something that I actually made. I went to RTX Sydney 2018, which is Rooster Teeth's like convention thing, as a VIP, and it was a really, really cool experience. So at the top left, I've got the two of the 4 founders of the company, Gus and Bernie. I've got a photo with them. Then I've got Adam and Bruce from Funhouse up there. I've got me and Lannon. It's actually a really good photo of me and Lannon. Coming along, we got Ashley, me and the Sugar Pine 7 boys, Bethany and Jeff, who is also one of the founders of Rooster Teeth. And then the poster itself, I've just got like all of their signatures all over it, which is really, really cool. It's a good way to remember it. The single most important piece of equipment you can have in Australia during summer, fucking air conditioning! Under the aircon, got my king single bed because I'm a king single bed because I'm a single king. God, Jesus fucking Christ, I fucked that up. Next to the bed, bedside table is just like a random old speaker covered in books. These 3 are J.R. Tolkien books, and the one on top is Game of Thrones. Got glasses case and all this shit like that. Google Home. Just regular bedside table shit, I guess. Then under the bed, I've actually got a LifeX beam sort of giving light underneath the bed, which looks really cool on camera. And then behind that, I've actually got an Elgato green screen. I used to use it for the stream, but I don't anymore. But it's always cool to have just in case like I want to use it. Now, if this is triggering you, like the wires across, that's my like Ethernet cables for the 2 PCs. But if that triggers you, you're gonna be in for a surprise when I show you underneath my desk, because my cable management is actually terrible. Now we got the actual setup. Meow! So I'll go from left to right on the setup, I guess, because the left side is probably where most of the action happens. Now it's not very neat because I didn't want I don't want to make it unlike what it is day to day, you know what I mean? Like I wanted to keep it how it would look on a day-to-day basis. So down the bottom here, I've got a BenQ 144Hz monitor that I recently replaced. So I'm thinking about using it as a third monitor, but I don't really need it. So I might just give it to a friend or like sell it or some shit like that. Behind it here, this is actually my gaming PC right here. It's got a 1070 and a Ryzen 2700X. I need to get a new graphics card, but you know, it does the job. It still runs all games in like 144Hz. So it's not a necessity, at all. This is a necessity though. Lord of the Rings extended in Blu-ray. Fucking necessity right there, boys. Always have that bad boy in hand. Then you got Star Wars coasters, because coasters are a must. Don't fucking put your shit on the table and get like rings of coffee and shit like that. Why is my desk dirty? Jesus. PS4 underneath that, not even plugged in. I don't use it at all because consoles are for plebs. But now actually onto the desk itself, we have coffee that is about to be finished. Coffee's done. Water bottle, fucking necessity right there. Stay hydrated, boys. Purell, because clean your fucking hands. Shit's disgusting. I go to the gym every day and I come home and I fucking use this because I don't want to get myself sick. It's actually, the bottle itself is actually kind of dirty. Ew. Next to that, we got a bottle of Lens Bright, just like some shit to clean my glasses with. And then here we got my like incense setup, I guess. Now it looks really messy, and it is really messy, like it's fucking everywhere. But this shit is the best smelling stuff in the world. Nag Champa. It's like some Indian made like incense burning stuff, and whoa, it's so good. Get that shit burning. Oh, look at it. The room is gonna smell so fucking good now. So behind the Champa, I got my books. This is just a notebook where I write ideas and stuff, and that's my diary for 2020. I always write shit down because, I don't know, it just helps me focus and helps me like achieve goals and stuff. I just like writing stuff down. Then behind it, I've got two clamps on the desk, two Elgato clamps. One is for the Elgato key light, which is bouncing off against the wall to sort of disperse the light a bit better, I guess. And then the second one here is holding up my camera, which is a Sony A5000, and that's like my daily stream camera. I like having a really high quality stream, and this is just like a really good camera to have for streaming purposes. And right here I got another picture of me and Lennon. I'm not a fanboy, I just look. Shut up! Back to the desk, we got a wireless charger for my phone that is also dirty. The Nag Champa gets fucking everywhere because it like burns, and then it goes onto the desk, and then it looks bad. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. Now for my audio setup, I've got the GoXLR mixer in all different fucking colors because I don't know. I don't really know why I put it that color, but like yeah. This thing is a fucking powerhouse. If you do have a dual PC setup for streaming, you need one of these. It streamlines everything and makes everything 10,000 times easier. Connected to that, I have my Beyerdynamic DT990 Pros. Probably the best headphones I've ever used in my life. They're really good, open back, so people that aren't wearing the headphones can hear what you're listening to, but it just opens the soundstage up and it has a really good dynamic range and stuff like that. So would recommend. The only thing is they take a bit of power to use because they are 250 ohms. So if you have like either a mixer like this to power it or a DAC, you're golden. But yeah, 100% do recommend. Just gonna sit down right now to get the full sort of gist. Right here is my microphone, Shure SM7B. You'll see pretty much every single full-time streamer and content creator use this bad boy or something along the lines of it, because it is just the be-all end-all in terms of microphone quality. It's the bee's knees. Holding that up, got a Rode NT1 mic arm. Just a really good mic arm. The benefit of this is that no matter where you move it, it's going to keep the microphone in the same exact angle. So it has that going for it over some other brands like the Blue Compass and stuff like that. That's why I chose it. Audio out of the way, down to the peripherals. Ducky 1.2. Fucking amazing keyboard. Never failed me well, I do recommend the 1.2 to whoever wants a new keyboard. Ducky make like amazing keyboards. They're solid and they don't break at all. I mean, you could break it, but like, you get what I mean. Next to it is a filthy Gpro that I've had for like 2 years now, and I want to get a Gpro wireless, but I mean, there's no reason for me to upgrade right now. This is perfect. They're both on top of a Corsair ultra-wide mouse mat. I just really like the feel of having all this room to sort of flick around, and it looks really clean too. So I really do like ultra-wide keypad mouse pads. Now, my monitor is on the GoXLR box because it's too short. Like the stand itself, like that's the max height of the that's the max height of the stand. And it's just too short for me. So I put the box under it just to boost it a little bit. The monitor itself is an Asus 27-inch 165Hz monitor. I didn't really need the 165Hz because 144 is more than enough, but I just went with it because the company I worked for, I can get a good discount on them, so I thought splurge and go for 165Hz. Easy clap. This clusterfuck of cable is actually my microphone cable. I only had a 20-meter XLR cable to use, so I just bundled it up and put it behind my monitor. I don't care. It gets the job done. I don't care about messy cables. Oh, and by the way, I literally, instead of a mouse bungee, I literally just blue tack my mouse cord to the bottom of my monitor. It works a charm, saves me 40 bucks, easy clap. By this stage in 2020, if you're a streamer, you need one of these bad boys. If you actually want to take streaming seriously, you need a Stream Deck. I'm going to upgrade to the Stream Deck XL eventually, but right now this is what I'm using, and it's fucking flawless, man. You need one of these bad boys. TV controller that can fuck off. And then here we have one of the only things that is still around since the last setup video, and it's my Samsung 34-inch ultra-wide monitor. Ultra-wides are really good for streaming because you can have like everything up open onto this monitor in different things, and you don't need like a 3-monitor setup. You can just use this as sort of like 2 monitors kinda. And there's me on my streaming PC. So obviously I use this monitor in a picture-in-picture mode. So this is all my gaming PC, and then that top corner is my my streaming PC because it's literally only doing OBS. That's the only thing that it's in charge of. So I only keep it in that top corner just to make sure that I can see whether or not I'm streaming. Right here is a Twitch mouse mat that I got for free at one of the meetups, but I needed it for this, which is my G505 Daedalus, whatever the fuck it is. It's like the diamond one that Shroud uses. It's got a bit of sensor rattle, that's why I don't use it for my main mouse, but that's connected to the streaming PC, so I can like turn the stream on and off and stuff like that. When I can't use the Stream Deck, I'll use that mouse to sort of navigate the streaming PC. A bit of change, $2.20, sorry, $1.20. I'm wrong. Now, if you found this stressful, this cable management setup, get ready for this. Yep, this is my cable management. Shut up! I don't care. So under the desk, we've got my streaming PC, which is literally just like a good CPU and some spare parts that I had lying around. And then I've got a Corsair K70, just there as my streaming PC keyboard. But yeah, that's about it. So yeah, that's about it for the room tour. I showed you everything that you really need to see. I'm not going to show you my fucking cupboard because that's where I keep the dead bodies. Yeah, if there's anything that I missed, make sure you just let me know, and I'll make an Instagram story or something just showing it off. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you very soon. I may not upload to YouTube for a very long time, but if you're keen to check out the stream, link in the description below. Just check it out, and yeah, I'll see you there. Peace.